there, welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us. Tuesday night, we survived the first night. We're back for a second run. Steve's with me.
It was close, but we got there.
We got there. Of course, it was all about Youth League last night. And tonight we're looking at all the senior divisions heading into round one starting this weekend. And there'll be a few nervous people out there, Steve.
Yeah, there will be. Obviously, a few new teams.
Yep.
A completely new association as well in Wallen. But obviously up and down as well with some of the teams moving divisions. It's an exciting time of the year.
Well, let's get stuck straight into it. Every Tuesday night is senior night right here on Big VTV, and of course we are looking into where the divisions are at, who's where, and maybe some of the recruits. We'll start off with state championship men, and I think it's going to be one of, and last season was very, very close, but I think this is going to be right up there and emulate last season.
Well, I was speaking to a few people on the weekend, and I said we may have lost some of that elite talent, but just that lower, the level a little bit below, we've stockpiled in talent there, and it's going to be a very, very close season.
And some cracking imports, and what we are seeing in state champ men is a lot of returning imports.
Yeah, it's not something that we've become accustomed to, but retention is key in Big V from here on into the future, and it's great to see some of the imports sticking around in Australia.
It's a top six, the 12 teams: Casey, Corio Bay, Diamond Valley, Eltham, Hawthorn, Hume City, Knox, McKinnon, Ringwood, Waverley, Werribee, Whittlesea. The big changes there: Casey are in, so they've moved up another division, and Bulleen have dropped down to Division 1. Some of the players to look out for: Casey have picked up Lenny Lemons. Raheem Lemons has gone from Latrobe to Casey. Brandon Polk is a great get from Knox as well.
Yeah, both players all-star fives in their respective divisions.
Yep.
Last season, obviously Polk in state champion with Knox, Lemons with Latrobe City in Division 1.
Jordan Latham was an import at Corio Bay a couple of years ago. He returns. Marlo Hicks is gone. Cam Baker's another import there. Marlo Hicks is a big loss. Huge loss.
Massive. That could define their season really in 2017. Marlo Hicks, very hard to match up with in seasons gone by, and his departure will hurt them.
Swiss Army knife is still there though, Jason Reardon. Diamond Valley, a couple of new imports. Brendan Conley is one of those imports. He is, from reports, an excitement machine, so look out for him. And Jason Dirks has gone across from Whittlesea with new coach Ross Moll.
Yeah, Conley, 4 years out of Oral Roberts University by reports, as you mentioned, a dunking machine. We've heard some big things from Diamond Valley about Conley, so we look forward to seeing him. Dirks is a good pickup.
Yeah,
obviously Moll coming
injury
across
as well.
Yeah, so certainly one to keep an eye
on. Benny Waldron out at Eltham, superstar. I think Eltham are going to be the all Aussie gang once again.
Yeah, Waldron, Cameron, Chris Cameron, Jordan, Canavan.
Yeah.
Just lost my mind for a second with Canavan. Those three will lead the team once again.
A few people have lost their mind with Canavan over the years. Jack Barry at Hawthorn. Don't expect too many changes there. Mike Rose goes to Hume City, rejoining with his old mate KB, Kelvin Bowers. They spent some time at Bulleen together.
Big pickup. Hume City just missed the playoffs last season, loomed to make the finals for the first time in a while. I think 2017's the go.
I think they're going to be very good. Trevon Clayton comes in also from Corio Bay. Lee Jecker reportedly back there as well. They're going to be very, very good. Knox picks up Matt Hodgson, Chris Carver, a couple of new imports, and both proven in state champ men.
Obviously, Hodgson picks up the restricted tag, playing a lot of minutes in Adelaide. He had a great season over there, making the NBL finals, of course. Chris Carver, very good at Whittlesea.
Yep.
Obviously, had to do a bulk of the work there. We'll have to do a little bit less in Knox, but still be just as important. A
lot was spoken about with Chris Carver in the off-season as well, depending, a lot of people talking about which club he was going to go to. He certainly lined up with a couple. McKinnon, Dylan Stith's back. Dondre Walker comes across from Corio. Ivan Platnick from Waverley's a big in. Jermaine Maybank from Hume. Luke Nielsen comes in from Waverley as well. Benji Tamir, great young kid, really good story, comes in from Maccabi, who aren't competing in Big V this season.
Yeah,
D2 man.
Look, just a couple of handy pickups for McKinnon, you'd think.
Yeah, moved along. Ringwood, couple of imports, new imports coming in there. They'll be able to shoot.
Sorry, who was that?
Ringwood.
Ringwood, yes. Not much coming out of Ringwood, really, but...
I threw you by moving on from McKinnon quickly, didn't I?
I know, I was ready to just pump up McKinnon the whole time.
I know you were.
Ringwood, just another year older, but how many times do we try and write them off at the start of the year?
Don't write them off. Don't write them off,
They just come back and bite us in the
butt. They
butt.
will be right there. Waverley, a couple of new imports coming in there. Ivan Platnick's a big loss. We should definitely make note of that.
For sure, 300 plus games for the Falcons, and he'll be sorely missed there.
Jeremy Smith, Fred Hunter, both back for Werribee. Keep an eye on them. They'll be very strong at home this season.
Yeah, Jeremy Smith was very good last season, doing the bulk of the offensive work. Fred Hunter down the other end on defence. They also pick up Wilson and Rob from Bulleen, so he'll be pretty handy.
Yeah. And Terence Swain and Jonathan Maybank, the two new imports at Whittlesea. Be interesting to see how they go this season, Whittlesey. They've had a lot of changes there in the off-season.
Yeah, lots of change. They had Johnny Hower lined up as the head coach.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he could not continue that, so they've replaced their new head coach with...
They have got a new head coach out there. Come back to me on that. State champ women. Just quickly run through that. Bulleen, I don't think too many changes there. Not sure if Lauren Pearce is playing. Diamond Valley, Kate Oliver, a great in. Casey Burton, fantastic as well. Amelia Smith. Hayley Eccles is the import of Diamond Valley.
Yeah, haven't heard too much out of Diamond Valley in regards to Eccles, but Oliver, Burton, Smith, all handy pickups.
Brian Vaughns is
That's the one.
coach out of Whittlesea, by the way. Eltham, Beck Cole, really good get, comes in from Melbourne, WNBL. Katrina Hibbert has moved across from Hume City to Eltham
as a coach.
As a coach, she's returning to Eltham. She won a championship there previously, of course, and played a lot of basketball. We've been talking about Katrina Hibbert maybe coming back and playing. I reckon I've been talking it up for 3 years. Guess what?
Well, you've seen her suit up during the pre-season, so
back.
Look out.
She's back, Steve. She's back. Katrina Hibbert will be out there. Sam Costello, the import at Hume City, replacing Colleen Planeta.
Yeah, a bit of change at Hume City. Obviously, 3 years back-to-back MVP for Colleen Planeta. A couple of championships in between.
Planeta was very good WNBL level this season too. Good on her.
She was.
Great story.
Got a lot to live up to, Sam Costello.
Yeah, she has. You're right. Tennille Nash is back at Knox. Import Taria Cunningham. What can you tell me about Taria?
Well, I can't give you much at the moment. We're going to have to see her in the first couple of rounds, but I think Knox will be back in the finals hunt.
Oh, they will be. They'll be right up there again. Ariel Thomas is back for McKinnon. She is a ball of dynamite, that girl, I'm telling you. And they've picked up Morgan Pullins as well. Really good combination, these two. I've seen them down at training, and they work very well together. They do lack a little bit of height out at the Cougars, though.
They copped a little bit of an injury curse late in pre-season too. Obviously still looking for a couple of short-term replacements.
I heard they gave you a call. You knocked them back. Ringwood Sydney Coffee is a new import there. They've had some massive changes, Ringwood.
Yeah, look, they've lost a trio, all in one package to one club too. So
Van der Zee, Yusuf Ewan.
Big changes at Ringwood.
From all reports, though, the imports can't play, as they usually can.
I was going to say, you wouldn't think of anything else.
Rihanna Barton heads up from D1 Women to Southern Peninsula. Brittany Carter, Caitlin Melito were back. Of course, they've got a couple of kids over in college, so it will be a little bit different down there at Southern Penn, but they'll be good again.
They always find a way, don't they?
Yeah. They've been very good since coming up to state champ level. Sunbury's the new team in, and I like them, Steve. I really like the Jets. The Hoover Dam's back. Courtney Doover, she'll be there. Oriah O'Reilly. I'm going to like that name during the season. Oriah O'Reilly.
Yeah, the Irish, they've got big raps on her down at Sunbury. Just watch out the first month or so. And
Josie Stockel is another player coming in as well.
Haven't heard too much of Stockel, but obviously under Kennedy's wing.
A lot of people
talking good things.
A lot of people talking the Jets up at the moment. A lot.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because you'd think they'd fly underrated for the first 4 rounds or so coming up from Division 1.
Are you on the bandwagon, Steve?
Oh, I'm well and truly on the bandwagon.
I hear you are. Warrandyte, Nicole Romeo's back. She's a Jet, we know that. Now, Michelle, this is a great story. Michelle Cooling is back playing. It's fantastic. You and I both know Michelle.
Yes.
And she's a terrific player. WNBL player.
Yep.
She's back playing. Good on you, Michelle.
Good news.
To see her out there.
Good news.
I think she's going to enjoy it too. Waverley, the big news out there. Tegan Cunningham's back, but they've picked up Kelly Bowen, Jackie Van der Zee, Sarah Yusuf, Lisa Ewan. Look out, Waverley this season. They have put all the tools together.
That's right. Put all their eggs in the basket. This year they missed out on some pretty interesting action in the playoffs the last few years, but I think this year they're going all the way.
Tips coming up on Friday's show. Look out for that. Anything at the moment, state champ men, state champ women, you want to put someone up on a pedestal?
Look, I think the inclusions in state championship level this year, Casey and Sunbury, they've come prepared. They're ready to play. Round 1.
Going to be interesting, isn't it? Of course, we're talking the senior competition every Tuesday on Big V TV. Every Friday, we've got all the tips, so stay tuned for that this Friday, and we'll head into round 1 with some tips. We're sure to get a few wrong. D1 men will be a top 8, 14 teams in the competition. The Blackburn will be up there again.
As always.
I'll run through the teams for you. Geelong, Keilor, Melbourne Uni, Melton, Shepparton, Sunbury, Warrnambool, Blackburn, Bulleen, Chelsea, Keysborough, Latrobe City, a couple of new imports there, Warrandyte, Western Port. Keep an eye on Liam Glascott and the boys out at Keilor as well. I like them. Saw them during the pre-season. They look a good unit.
Keilor.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've heard some good things over the off-season about Keilor as well.
I just said that.
Well, I'm agreeing with you. Okay. Obviously, a couple of practice games, that news came back to me as well, and it was good news. And it wasn't via you either.
No, it wasn't.
We've got different raps.
No Nathan Sobey at Warrnambool.
Yeah, big loss.
Huge
obviously.
loss.
But they do.
What a great story though, Nathan Sobey. Fantastic season. He was a stud last season. Goes back into the NBL. Has a huge breakout season at Adelaide. He's now got a contract overseas. Well done, Nathan Sobey, and everyone down at Warrnambool. We should be very proud of him.
Of course, but the Big V's claiming that.
Oh, absolutely.
He's 2016 ours. Year. That was.
He's ours.
To put him on the pedestal to Adelaide, most improved, now to Greece. Perfect. The good thing is they do get Xavier Blount back.
Very good player. Division 1 women, a few changes. Malika Jackson, Rachel Wansborough, Michaela Dixon going into Chelsea. They're the team to look at the moment. It'll be a top 6. Teams are Camberwell, Casey, Chelsea, Geelong, Hawthorn, Keilor, Latrobe City, Mildura, Werribee, Western Port, Whittlesea. Keep an eye on Mildura. Jimmy Madigan goes in as coach. I like that. Vanessa Power back there as well. All the talk during the pre-season on Chelsea.
And I think we've just skipped over one major signing too with Werribee, Rahani Cox.
Very, very good. I didn't skip over it. I actually waited for you to get the scoop on that. 37 years of age, WNBL MVP. She is a star. She's a very smart player, and I think Werribee's going to have a much better season than the last one. Rani Cox, keep an eye on her. She'll be a stud in this competition.
Definitely. Werribee and Chelsea, the big off-season winners.
Division 2 men, top 6, Altona, Camberwell, Coburg, Collingwood, Craigieburn, Mildura, Mornington, Northeast, Pakenham, Sherbrooke are in there.
Yes.
Great story. We're going to be catching up with Sherbrooke Thursday on Big V TV. Make sure you tune in for that one because it's a terrific story up there at the Suns. Really like what they're doing. Southern Peninsula and Wallen. Wallen new into the competition. Southern Pen are back in the men's competition. Kelvin Henry at Mildura. Division 2 men, I like Mildura. I think they're going to be very, very good. Keep an eye on Pakenham.
Yeah, Brad Bridgewater, the massive inclusion
Keep
for
an eye on
Pakenham. Obviously coming back from Diamond Valley in state championship men. He's going to lead a young side down there, but he'll be massively important.
I like the Warriors, Steve.
You like them that much, you're keen to see them in the final week?
I think they'll be in the playoffs.
Okay.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves at the moment. Division 2 women's, the top 6, Altona, Blackburn, Coburg, Collingwood, new into the competition. Welcome. Craigieburn, Keysborough, Melbourne University, the Black Angels, we love them of course. Mornington, Northeast, Wallen are new as well. Warren Taylor coaching them, I like that. Warrnambool back into the competition, and if a few of their former stars decide to step back on court, I'm telling you now, look out.
They'll be lethal if they get some of their returning stars. We haven't heard too much out of the Mermaids, but obviously we're just assuming a couple of things at this stage. Collingwood as well, Joe Borg leading that side.
Yes.
They'll be young, inexperienced, of course, being a new side coming to the competition, but give them a couple of years.
They do things well at Collingwood.
That's right.
I saw the men get up into the finals last season. Peter Buckle, the new coach out of Blackburn as well. So there's a little bit of a snapshot for the senior divisions coming up this season. Of course, we'll have more to report every Tuesday night on Big V TV. Now, tomorrow night, make sure you join us. We've got some exclusive stuff out of Sunbury. Looking forward to that. Monique Stevens, who was a gun last season. We catch up with her tomorrow night on the show. Thursday, we're up at Sherbrooke. Terrific story, working with the Goannas. Our deaf Olympians, we're going to see a lot more of them this season in the Big V, and that is a terrific story, Steve.
Yeah, it was really marvellous speaking to them during the pre-season. They've got their eyes well and truly on a certain prize mid-year. It's not Big V related, but look forward to showing you guys that on Thursday night.
That's coming up, as you said, on Thursday. And Friday, all the tips heading into round 1. It's an exciting week. We're looking forward to it. We'll catch up with you tomorrow night, right here, same time on Big V TV.